Let's zoom in on a single moment. It's something that happens thousands of times a day, completely under the radar, but it is the very seed of absolutely everything you experience.
I mean, really think about it. What is the one single event that triggers every feeling you've ever had, from your biggest moments of joy to your sharpest, deepest pain? Well, the answer comes from this ancient idea, and we're going to break it all down right now.
So our whole journey today begins with just one word. And on the surface, it seems so simple, but trust me, it holds the key to pretty much everything that happens inside your head.
Okay, so the word is phassa. Now, if you were to just, look this up in a standard Pali to English dictionary, you'd find a super straightforward translation: contact.
And that makes perfect sense, right? It's the light from this screen hitting your eyes. It's the sound of my voice reaching your ears. It's the feeling of your phone in your hand. Just simple, direct contact. But is that really the whole story? This is where it gets really interesting. What if contact isn't just the wrong word? What if it's an under-translation? What if it totally misses the explosive power of what's actually going on? And why getting this right is the absolute key to understanding our own minds. See, the original texts, they paint a very different picture. This moment is so much more than some gentle, passive touch. No way. This is the starting gun for everything. And this slide really gets to the heart of it. Contact just sounds so passive, doesn't it? It's neutral, but the original meaning is much more forceful. It's not a gentle tap on the shoulder, it's an impact. Think of it like a collision, the spark that lights a fuse. It's active, it's a trigger. Okay, so from here on out, let's just ditch the word contact. Let's call it what it really is: impact. Because honestly, this one tiny shift in how we see it changes absolutely everything. So how does this impact actually happen? Well, an ancient text gives us the exact formula. It says the meeting of the three is phassa, or as we're now calling it, impact. So what are these three things that have to collide to create our reality? Right, so it's not just two things bumping into each other. It's a three-way collision. First, you've got your sense organ. Let's say your eyes. Second, the sense object, like this screen. But here's the secret ingredient, the one that makes it all happen: consciousness. The simple knowing that the seeing is even happening. And when those three things meet, bam, that is the moment of impact. And I want to be super clear here. This isn't just a passive little get-together. It's a real event, a spark. It's kind of like a single drop of ink hitting a glass of crystal clear water. In that instant, everything changes, and you can't undo it. And from there, it kicks off this powerful chain reaction inside of you. And this happens with every single impact. Whether you notice it or not, it triggers this automatic chain reaction, like dominoes falling, all in a split second. And the texts are incredibly clear about what happens next. The formula is pasapachaya vedana. Conditioned by that first impact, a sensation immediately pops up. The key takeaway here is this: impact always leads to sensation. Always. Okay, so here it is. This is the whole chain reaction, step by step. It starts with the impact, that spark. That immediately gives rise to a sensation. Then that sensation triggers an automatic craving. You either want more of it or you want to push it away. And being helplessly dragged around by that craving, well, that's the very definition of suffering. And you know what's wild? Every single sensation that comes from an impact, and I mean every single one, fits into just one of three simple boxes. It's either pleasant, it's unpleasant, or it's just neutral. That's it. Those are the only three types of fuel for that fire of craving we just talked about. So if this whole thing is automatic and it's happening all the time, are we just stuck? Are we just puppets on a string? Not at all. See, the ancient wisdom here doesn't just point out the problem, it gives us the solution. You can't stop your senses from making an impact with the world. I mean, that's just called being alive. The real secret, the real art, is to wedge yourself into that chain reaction. It's not about building a wall to block the impacts. It's about changing how you deal with the sensation that comes right after. So how do you actually do it? Well, you start by just paying attention. You notice the impact as it's happening. You observe the sensation that follows. Is it pleasant, unpleasant, neutral? Without judging it. You watch that urge to crave or push away as it arises, and you just don't react. And right there, in that pause, you create a little bit of space,
a moment of pure freedom.
So, as we finish up, I'll leave you with this question. The light from the screen hitting your eyes, the sounds in the room, the thoughts in your own head, every single one is an impact. Each one is creating a sensation. Are you just letting that automatic chain reaction run your life? Or can you find that space? Because that tiny moment, that's where your entire reality gets decided.